Hey, what is going on, guys? Edward here, back with another video. And on today's episode, I will show you a breakdown again for a trade we actually took today on the VIP group right here. This was set up on Nasdaq. That was spotted since this morning. Again, trying to pay attention because we actually had CPI today, and I decided to wait. I was actually waiting for the news to come out. So after the news, we actually had the price actually swept liquidity from London session at around 3 a.m. in the morning. And right here, this is spike. This just happened with the CPI. We actually had a big explosion to the downside, um, leaving a nice 5-minute fair value gap. Okay, now let me break it down here for you so you can understand, which is the most important thing, of course. Make sure to watch until the end, please. All right, before we continue, just right quick here, I just wanted to let you know that this is, I'm actually offering a discount right now on the bundle. Okay, you're getting my course, lifetime mentorship, SMC ebook, and my trade ideas private group. So this all together for a one-time payment, and this is the actual price at the moment. I normally run good discounts in there to help the community out. And if you also want to follow me on Instagram, I'm not that big. I'm actually starting to grow Instagram. Not that active. I'm trying to keep up active on Instagram, but I have to be honest, I am very bad at social media. So I just want to let you know that. Anyways, if you want to follow me there, I would really appreciate. So, anyways, right here in this trade today, just trying to focus on New York session. I don't trade London. I always say this. My main session is New York. Okay, so that means that every time New York session is opening, I am watching the charts. Okay, so as I mentioned today, we actually had CPI at 8:30 right here. This was the actual hour when the news came out. And I'm going to explain here what was happening because I made a couple of entries manually. I could have actually placed just a sell limit and that would have worked out just well because the move was pretty clean. So understanding right here, let's go back before New York session, okay? And just understanding where we're going. Look at this. We're being strongly bullish, okay? We caught a nice, if you saw the previous video before this one, um, on um, on Wednesday, we actually caught a nice buy on Nasdaq as well yesterday. So price has been pushing up, strongly bullish, strongly bullish. If you go on higher time frame, we are actually kind of getting close again. We're starting to get close to record highs. I was thinking for a moment that price would actually continue pushing up. To be honest, with the CPI, I was thinking that price would actually go all the way up. But right here, we wait for New York session. New York session is opening, okay? Just automatically, just right here. Things we normally do is to understand. Can like, are we looking to buy? Are we looking to sell? What can we do right here? Since New York session is just starting, okay? I can mark up. I can mark up lows, recent lows. If I want to buy, I probably have to wait for a recent low to be swept and then to show some sort of change of direction, right? I have a recent high. This high was from 3:45 a.m. in the morning. So this is London session. We have a London high. This entire support right here, you see this entire zone right here. We have sell side liquidity as well. So sell side liquidity right here, and we have buy side. Sorry, buy side liquidity right here, right? So of course, I was telling the team, guys, I'm not gonna make any entries. I'm just waiting for the news to come out. Okay. So just waiting and look at what happens just right there. And if I go to the 5 minute or even 1 minute, it took one candle, just one candle to to make the move. Price especially swept this high, right? The London high, touched it and go. And then from there, boom, started displacing to the downside. Big move to the downside. So at this point, yeah, I know it's sweeping all these lows as well, but I would go with the one at the top. I would be trusting at this point. At this point, what is happening right here at the top? Price just swept this high, this old high, right? And had a nice displacement to the downside. Okay. Now, of course, I need to see more structure. I need to see my fair value gap. I need to wait for another candle to print the imbalance. Okay. Now, right there, the next candle closes like that. So it printed the fair value gap. I'm having a fair value gap right here. Automatically, just from here, guys, just from here, you can actually be placing your sell limit order right here, stop loss above, take profit. Look at this, because this is what I was telling my students, that there was a nice double bottom right here. If you look at this, there's a nice double bottom in this area, equal lows, right? And I liked it from the moment I woke up this morning. I was paying attention to this equal lows. I was very interested in these lows right here. Okay, there's a lot of liquidity. Double bottoms, they tend to be stop losses. They are placed below these equal lows. So a lot of money is sitting actually below these lows. Now, I have, of course, this recent low. Probably this could be one of the targets, and this is my last target right here. Okay, so let's go back 15 to the 5 minute, right? So I was waiting. I was waiting for price to do its thing. I did not place any sell limit at that point. I did not place any sell limit. I was telling the team right here, be careful here. Okay, be careful in this area. If you have seen the video I posted before this video, from yesterday, you will understand. I'm going to leave it here at the top right corner because I was a little concerned because we have the record highs right here, pretty close. Okay, so I was thinking that probably with this news, market might actually go back up, sweep, and then maybe start displacing later. I was thinking that. So this trade right here probably could be like a trap. So I was just waiting. Price was starting to get into the zone. I was not getting into a sell just yet. I waited a little bit more, and this candle, the next one right here, when there was like 5 to 6 seconds before the candle closed, I made the first position. I told the team, guys, I'm getting in, placing my stop loss here, and I'm targeting the equal lows. Okay, that was the first entry. I was getting in because I was starting to see the reaction. Okay, so this is what I was seeing. You see, and maybe drop after that. So I'm waiting. You see, price was already getting into the fair value gap, but I'm waiting. I have no entries yet. Nothing. I don't see any reaction. You see, from this point, I'm not seeing any reaction. Price is trying to push, still pushing, and it could still continue pushing. So no entries, and then took a little sale right here. When I saw that candle, as soon as that candle closed, boom, this is when I actually said, okay, I took a little sale. Okay, willing to lose this one. So I made my first entry. And then when price is started to displace to the downside, I started adding more positions. So let me show you here what price was doing. Of course, after that, started displacing to the downside. Nice move. I was switching on 15-minute, and I was seeing that nice reaction. You see this, even this 15-minute fair value gap right here was holding pretty nice the price right here. So all I had to do is just wait from here. I was actually going on break even already. I was placing my first entry on break even, and I was holding. And then from there, the rest is history. We see the price actually displacing to downside, pulling back to another imbalance. A nice fair value gap right here, right? Respecting it, and just continue to the downside. That was basically it. It was a quick trade. I love it when it's like that. I have to admit that Nasdaq has been very nice, about 217 pips, has been very nice this year. It's been showing more respect. It's been respecting, more setups than it was actually doing on November and December. on 2023. It sucked completely. So right now, I mean, beautiful trades I've been posting. This was the actual setup from yesterday. This was 15 hours ago. So this is the setup from yesterday. And this is the setup from today. You see, kind of aiming equal lows as well. So I hope it makes sense. Let me know what you think. This is a very simple setup. Buy side liquidity, displacement to the downside, of course, after the news, price pulling back to a fair value gap, and then continuation. Okay. Um, Simple setup. You can even see probably this was an accumulation. You want to call this accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution to the downside as well. Okay, so this, basically this. Sweep, displacement, fair value gap, boom. So we have buy side liquidity, market structure shift, fair value gap, and then entering in at the fair value gap if you wanted to. That's basically it. This is what happened. All right. Very simple setup, not complicating things, not overthinking too much. Decided to stick to Nasdaq this last couple of days. Been actually really nice. I hope and I wish it was like that every single day, but sadly, it's not. We all know markets conditions changes all the time. So it's been a nice week so far. And if you guys want to be part of the team, recommend you checking the website out and make sure to click join. Let me know if you have any questions, any doubts regarding this bundle that I'm offering. Just leave your comments below. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me also on the free Telegram group. I tend to post uh, daily setups in there. However, yesterday and today I focus on Nasdaq, so I was only looking for one setup. Okay, so I literally took one trade yesterday and one trade today, 2 for 2. Um, and on Monday, we also had a killer trade. Tuesday was actually on break even on gold. So it's been a killer week so far. So, anyways, hope it makes sense. Let me know what you think, guys. Leave your comments below. If you're new in the channel, please subscribe. Give it a big thumbs up. It motivates me to keep posting content for you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Alrighty, take it easy.